How are you doing, acolytes? And you're welcome back to reading a lot more light novel stuff with High School DxD, what we read off last time. So we're going to begin where we were last time, so let's read it here. So, where we started, here. Oh, we got a long way to go here. Well, a long way. Also, it's raining outside, so just ignore that, if you can hear it. I don't know if you can. After the battle against Bar, it seems like there were things Wise was concerned about, and asked him to begin regretting that he couldn't give it all. Even if I say that, I think he left a good impression in the last match. So he did two of the service and bowl team, and he made even made Cyberwalk things because the matted attack went through. Well, kind of went through, but Cyberwalk kicked your ass anyway. It was kicking diagonally like that. It was kicking people in the head, kicking people far away. Kicking people down that way, yep, nearly killed everyone, but you know, he didn't want to do that. Nearly did though, just saying. Demonic power is a power that devils use with their own power to create natural phenomenons. It takes a lot of power to turn imagination into materialization. To make complicated or powerful demonic powers into materializing, it requires a high technique to control them. Materialization to materialization, alright then. Magic, on the other hand, takes the law of supernatural phenomenon occur by controlling the rules and formulas. Rules and formulas? What is this? Math in my ecchi? Math? Oh, preposterous! By deploying the magic circle, calculation becomes important to the factor so you can calculate the rule and formula each time. To begin with, the magic was originally a power so other beings besides devils could use demonic powers by their own law and formula. Oh, okay then. That's how it started, but now variations of types of magic were created so they can do things that demonic powers of devils can't do. Obviously there are demonic powers that can be used by magic, especially the ability and power handed them by pure blood genes. These are the powers that can be used from their own clans, like that magic and demonic powers that are similar but different. The power that magic is called magical power, the power of Buddhism. Power of Buddhism, a bit weird, and also that's the power of destruction, but used by devil blood clans, which Rias has. And the Phoenix clan can turn into Phoenix and they can't easily be killed, which is a bit odd, but I think Phoenixes are demons anyway, but anyway. Well, that's what I was told from Azazel, I presume that's what Sensei is, and was wise. So even I know basic information about magic. No, I don't know anything about more than this. Sensei says it. Looking at the balance of Rias' team, it would be good to have someone who uses magic. It might be good to use a vicious or a pawn to increase their strong points. Rias' team has taken down by tricks and techniques. In past games and battles, the opponents are aimed for those. In other words, the whole team has muscle in their brains. Something like defeat them before getting defeated. Covering those parts of magic would be a good thing. Everyone made a bitter smile at Azazel's comment. Rias is also embarrassed. He has a red face. Well, Azazel's opinion is correct. Most of us... Oh yeah, so read in Azazel's voice. Yeah, kids, yeah. Most of us types just got to go head on and fight will get toyed with by technique types often. So Zex then says this. Oh well, you have literal Lucifer standing in the room with you. Well, there are many fans that prefer teams like your group. Strategy type teams and technique teams are hard to judge at first glance and lack extreme fights. But expert fans like them. Sensei, or Azazel also nods. Yes, so Rias and Cyborg teams use their flashy fights to attract the audience while improving their strategies. The way in the future the professional games will be heated up. Oh, so you can look at it that way. So professionals need to get an audience as well, I see. It's like WWE, well, the real professional stuff is like, you know, AEW or NWO Japan stuff. Yeah, okay, either way you need a certain support to back up those powers. If we all want to send Wise to Valhalla, Rias? Then Azazel asked Rias. Yes, if there are certain areas that they want to improve, there is no reason to decline it. Rias also agrees with this, saying that Wise gives her gratitude. Thank you very much. I have so much test paper for the mid-semester test, so please don't worry about it. Rias and Akano nod at Wise words. To be expected from her, oh no I remember, it's about time in the academy for the mid-semester test. That's right, it's about time there was a mid-semester test at the school for second years. We have sports festival, school trip, school festival, and mid-semester test. Wow, you have all that in one go. Jesus Christ. Contingency for the second semester. Oh crap, there's oh crap. There's a mid-semester test. I didn't study at all. I got up and screamed. What should I do? What the heck should I do? I'm already done to begin with, and on top there's a test. It's going to be the worst day ever. It'll also be bad not to take the promotion test. Looks like my life is mixed up with troubles will continue till the test day. While I was holding my breath down, so Zex asked Ravel, will you set the other discussion I talked about? Of course, Sir Zex. Ravel accepts, of course, Sir Zex. Ravel accepts his officer, huh? What is this about? What's this thing about the other discussion? I asked Sir Zex. Yes, I'm thinking of making Ravel become Issei's assistant, in other words, and manager. Oh yes, if I think about it, as Asia said something like that before for the bowl mats, as X continues. Issei will also be very busy from now on. Both in studies in the human world and the entertainment industry in the world, Grayfia manages the schedule for the Gremlin routine, but she's just one person. So the matters she can't handle by herself will appear, especially in simple matters, so it'd be better to give you the manager from now on. That's why I picked Ravel, who is connected with the underworld, is also studying in the human world. So my support, I heard Sensei saying that I would need something like that from now on. Also, by seeing the number of the children who came to cheer me on at the bowl mats, well, aren't you a little corrupt little children cheering on a guy like titties, eh? That's hilarious. Not like I care though. I can imagine how things related to the Opal Dragon are important for the high polarity of the Opal Dragon in the underworld. That's the reason why I'll be getting better. I feel like a celebrity. Wait, am I a celebrity in the underworld? I don't feel like it, but I do know that I'm famous. It's scary to know that our importance is increasing in ways I don't know about. And your parents don't know you're a demon yet until like the volume 19 or 20. Like, wouldn't know that. Wouldn't know that until then. Like that you're famous in the underworld. Still don't know why you got loads of girls in your house. I'm sorry for bringing it up all of a sudden, but I want you, Rabel, to support Issei with his mid-class promotion test. Rabel stood up to Zerzek's some words and put her hand filled with consonants. I understand. Leave it to me, Rabel Phoenix. I will definitely make sure Issei gets promoted and will collect and gather the essential books and such now. Saying that, Rabel leaves the room. Oh, she's filled with spirit. Having her on my side makes me feel strong. For Rabel, your promotion will affect your future life greatly. That's what Sensei says, just like her parents in the House of Phoenix. She seems very interested with promotion. Koniko, if you let your guard down, then Senpai the master will who you greatly love will be taken by Rabel. Master Zazel picks on Koniko. Hold on, if we talk about those kind of things, Koniko's heart will get heated towards the rivals he has against Rabel. Because, you know, cat and bird. Koniko was just looking down. It seemed like her mind was elsewhere. Koniko seemed puzzled at Koniko, who didn't react at all. Koniko was acting weird, so just like I thought. I hope she isn't ill. I'm worried about Koniko, but I had to take care of the test first, the promotion test and the mid-semester test. These are two problems that are quite impressing me. Oh, you know, the professor knew that much, eh, chap? Oh, it's part 3. It's a few days later. It's lunchtime and I'm laying on my desk inside my room. I held my head down while I mumbled. Ah, there are too many things I need to memorise. Memorise! The timing was bad. During the sports festival, there was an incident with Dora and the old demon faction. Before the school trip, there was an incident with Loki. And during the field trip, there was the battle with the hero faction, which is like reincarnated heroes of like people like Sao, hard to call him a hero. Joan of Arc and Hercules and all that. It's a bit odd. At the same time, at the school festival, there was a rating game against Cyberorg, and for the promotion test, there was a class of the mid-semester test studying. It's not easy being a devil. No, it is. You have to say that. Every night after the Devil's Job and dinner, there was a group study session for the exam, and studying for the mid-semester test and the promotion test were being taught by others. I had to study for both, and it feels like my head is about to go into blow. Blow. Ross Rice departed from Japan soon after that. She finished setting the test paper. So she must go on to Northern Europe, obviously back to her homeland, without any worries. I also wanted Ross Rice to check my study progress as well during normal daily life. He teaches me for studies and other things regularly. Oh look, Issa, you're studying. It's useless even if you feed your brain. You already have a dumbass to begin with, so they won't feel any good. Not that to a dumbass, Issa, become on. Motohama Masuda appeared and came to my desk with lustrous faces. Shut up, balding glasses. Also, Motohuma's, I think even Motohuma Masuda. One has like flare-up glasses and long hair, so he looks pervy anyway. And the other one's basically a bald block from Pokemon. Look him up, you see. Put Muhammad aside, you have the same grade as me, Masuda. Masuda just laughed it off. Kaka. Did I poo now? At times like this, you forget about the kind of things and put your attention to other things. Look. What Masuda pulled out was a porno DVD. This is the latest porno DVD for gentlemen. I grabbed it from Masuda immediately. I grabbed at the cover of it. This is a very rare and popular DVD which is hard to get now. A very hard and popular rare porno DVD, alright. True big-breasted squadron pirate Sudia, whatever that says. Don't know what that means, but you can leave in the comments. The exposed breast war story. So it's a war porno. Okie dokie then. Alright. You got your hands on this. Motohama's glasses sparkled. That's a guess some of them actually. That's my shivering voice. Well, I got it from my personal collection. I sacrificed many things to get my hands on this. So you did. Even so, it has this much value to it. Masuda puts his arm around my neck. He then whispers into my ear with a lecherous face. Hey Isu, let's forget about that test and have a film party at my house. Your house is crammed with girls. You can't multi type of things, can you? That's what he sounds like. Huh, exactly right. I couldn't do a personal thing and private things in my house like this before, especially with that's the ecchi stuff that's become a little thing. I spend my nights with Rias and Azia and other girls that often come to my room to play as well. We also often have something game tournaments in my room. That means they fight over you a lot. That's a weird game tournament, you know. Well, that is also really fun. People might say that if I can't touch erotic things, women's bodies are close to me. But then, that is it, and that is that. This is this. I want to watch lots of porno. Well, okay. How can you call that a youth if a healthy sky school student himself can't watch porno? Okie dokie then. Okay, we'll watch this porno DVD at Masuda's house. It happened when I made my mind and was about to speak. Someone took the DVD and held him away from me. It's the girl with the glasses. It's Kiryu! Basically a pervy female one with the Masuda Motohama, you know. It's just before the exam and the three Orochi lectures are just like usual. But it looks interesting. What do you think, Asia? Right next to Kiryu is Asia. Asia looks at the cover being told by Kiryu. Her face suddenly turns red. Really? Oh? You say you got naughty things like this again? You already have so many. Yeah, and that makes it too innocent, doesn't it? How much does Asia know about my collection? The girls in my house have a strict opposition of me. Also, guys always share some new stimulating things. Zenobia appeared also started to look at the cover with very interested eyes. Yes, last time I was one of Isai's collection with Asia and Irina. But I think what I do at the end is the same. Intercourse, right? Isn't that right, Irina? Irina shifts the stuff gutted to Irina who appeared beside her. Wait, you guys are watching my collection? What the hell? Wouldn't he even a fool if he was watching porno? Because he's already an angel, so doing stuff like that would make a fool, wouldn't it? She's a real contradiction sometimes. Rias and Akano also said that Stefan and Apostille upon as well. That's what it means. Apostille, huh? You certainly need it. So you're saying that we are making love won't allow us to be satisfied like we are women? Ooh. That's what you mean, right, Irina? Wait, don't set the topic like this to a Christian like me. Something terrible happened, but I've an interest in it. Please forget this complicated mind of a maiden, me lord. Yeah, because he's an angel, and a lord is technically the Archangel Michael, as God apparently died in this universe. Also, see, things like that end up falling anyway, which is a bit odd actually. She holds her head down and then prays. Makes her a little bit loopy, you know, a little bit loopy. Even though Sue is busy like usual. Wait, has we said I cannot be looking at my collection as usual? The way I hid it was perfect. I hid it inside my household goods. Why would you leave it inside your household goods? Okay. Inside a closet located in an unused room. So it was found the location of the DVDs don't change and that there was no trace of them being touched. And feeling embarrassed by my private things were revealed. As Suda and Motohama both said, we're having a small laugh. And they were looking at me with sympathetic eyes. Shit, I'm with you guys, you can watch porn without any care inside your room. I will also be erotic, so don't worry, Issei. Issei made a declaration like that next to her. Yeah, because he's always a bit innocent and always a bit, a bit silly. Like, ugh. Kiryu had a special smile on her face. Kiryu! And plus they do erotic things. If my cute Azuya becomes erotic, then maybe that would be good. Yeah, by the way, Issei sees Azuya as her sister. So, think of that as you will. Then my mobile phone vibrated. When I took it out and looked, it was the vibration that alarmed me at the time. Oh, it's time for medicine, I said that and got up from my seat. Huh? What's for the something, Mummy? Miss Suda asks. No. Stop for me. Sorry, I'll be gone for a bit. I said that to everyone and moved to a place where there aren't many people. Went inside the home economics room. That isn't used by anyone during this time. I made my gullet appear. Immediately and took out a small bottle at the sink. I sprinkled the fluid inside the jewel and the jewel. Now was it Drake? Yes. It feels like my feelings are becoming relaxed. Drake seems to have calmed. This that Drake got a heart disease. How did he get a heart disease? Because I had been powering up with breast related things constantly. Well, we've got that heart disease, huh? When I saw Drake to the professional counsellor introduced by Sensei, Azazel, I was prescribed to use his medicine. He had his own consciousness, but apparently a sealed dragon is a special existence. So I used the medicine for dragons that calm their stress down to test it. And it seems like the medicine worked, and they seem to be more relaxed than before. A dragon sealed in a sacred gift would be rare, but medicine used for that kind of dragon seems more rare to me. I am travelling Drake so much that I get a counsellor to check up on him. You pissed off a damn dragon now? You pissed off a damn dragon? I never imagined that a heavenly dragon had the far fragile heart, so I did so many reckless power-ups. Well, you kinda had to, didn't you? So I started to get back to myself after receiving the medicine. Cuckoo. Okay. But a heavenly dragon who needs medicine, what would that white one think if he finds out? Well, he wouldn't care, you know. He just wants to fight you, that's all. Drake is laughing at himself. I'm really sorry. Well, anyway, I need a counsellor to have a look at Drake once a week. And I have to use his medication 3 times a day. Well, you really fucked him up, Issei, didn't you? Drake, I will look after you for the rest of my life. Cuckoo. Medication for 10,000 years, huh? Because demons live for 10,000 years, apparently. That's why I'm saying I'm sorry. Keep your heart strong. Oh, if the curse with the cause, which is me, tells him that he won't have any persuasive strength in it. The thing about Drake is serious, but I also had to take care of the 2 tests. But I'm also busy with other things besides battles as well, so it was necessary to get a manager, huh? I was still thinking of having a crazy school life. Yeah, crazy school life, huh? I left the home economics room while making a sigh. I met him by chance. Hidru, Saji, another demon, has like Dragon King type gullet things. I met with Saji. You were making a heavenly dragon cry that much? Saji sighs after hearing about the issue of Drake. I was in the student council room. If the heavenly dragon doesn't stay stable, that serious things will happen when the Returba goes berserk. Saji says it will make drinking green tea. It means the dragons are sensitive and hard to control. Well, definitely hard to control after seeing, the end of the Game of Thrones. I said something that sounds right, but I'm not in the position where I can say that. But Saji also agreed by saying, yeah, you were right, but where it's hard to take care of a dragon that resides in you, I wonder how Sensei is interacting with Fafnir. As Azel has Fafnir. I should ask him about it next time. Oh yeah, I heard you were recommended for the promotion. Congrats! I received congratulations from Saji. Yeah, thanks. It was all rather sudden. To tell you the truth, I still can't believe it. Well, I think it's an appropriate recommendation. You went through lots of life and death situations. Right? I participated in the battle against Loki. and the Battle of Kyoto, so I understand that you'll die in battles like that. Normally you would die. How many strong brothers have you had as your opponents? The raw opponents who came from mythologies are recorded in history. Yeah, you got owned by 2. You never had to beat any, so okay. But I still survived through those battles, it's all because of Drake and my comrades who I can depend on. Even so, it was an intense battle. So actually, on Kyoto, when you were fighting there, your friends got owned by the hero faction. There's only you left, so probably still think about that. Why do we get involved in those kind of battles? I might have quite an ecchi lifestyle. Started to continue. Don't we all? You survive through those battles and achievements. So I would say it's an appropriate thing. Are you going to skip through the ranks? Don't you guys already have the power of high class devils already, like you and Kiba example? You say that, but Kiba got owned by the hero faction as well, so really, does he deserve it? Yeah, of course. No, in terms of promotion, we have to become middle class devils first. So the higher ups don't have the goodwill to do what's right, eh? Kaichu, I don't know who that is, said you, Kiba and Akano had the power to become high class devils by skipping through ranks. Sacred Sakuratai, Holy Demonic Swords and Holy Lightning. Some people look at us like that. Even Isaiah and others said it's a matter of time before we become high class devils. So we come as things that we get treated like that, huh? You and Kiba are especially crazy strong. I asked Kiba to spar me last time, he was too strong, my attacks couldn't hit him that much. Kiba's like a role model with technique type in my opinion, and you've been training with Kiba every day, right? You do know that you guys are monsters, right? We are monsters, yeah. So Kiba has swords, you have dragons, don't you, Saji? How do you get owned by him? I don't want to be said by Saji, you can transform into a Dragon King, yeah, as I just said, bit odd. Well, the training with that guy won't mean anything, but don't do it seriously, so I see. So Saji did spar with Kiba, he must have bit his tongue when he saw Kiba's Godspeed. Was he that fast? I never saw him that fast. My attack seriously can't touch him. I also want to get promotion too, before that I need to get stronger. Saji says they were a bit smart. You're pretty strong enough, you do have the Dragon King material with you. No, it doesn't just mean you want to get stronger with other city members too. Like lately, Kaikuchu, I've been discussing it with Gogori, which is the Fallen Angel group. About this artificial sacred gear that is. Artificial sacred gear? The one Sensei uses. The one he created for himself by copying the sacred gear system that the God recorded in the Bible. Is that in the Bible, or is that in the Bible in this world? Leave that in the comments up, but probably confused me a bit there. Was that in the Bible? Yeah, used to create the sacred gear. Probably isn't actually, just saying. Yeah, we the city group also sophisticating the plans of Azazel. As a result, next time one of the non-sacred gear professors of our group is going to be equipped with artificial sacred gear. Wow, that's amazing. Even so, I say artificial sacred gear. The power output isn't as stable as the sacred gears, and there's limits. There are limits on the number of times they can be used. There are many things that still be used to fix, but it's certain that we can become stronger. So it won't be in vain if we use it, and if the research on artificial gears approves, and in the near future become a power for the devils as well. Also, reverse isn't used anymore. The burden has the bodies large, and say those with sacred gears might touch and bad things might occur, like they'll explode in blood or something like that. So the student council members are helping with experiments or things like that, huh? Study Joy talks about it. There are variations of artificial sacred gears as well. It's not like I'm receiving it, but it's undeniable what you know about them. It begins with a power or support type, or types that has element types, counter types, barrier types. What is this, Pokemon? Or Yu-Gi-Oh for that matter, but probably more Pokemon. What's going on here? And it looks like it has many variations, and just like our sacred gears, there are many other ones that have monsters sealed in them, in by contact as well. If I remember correctly, Azazel's artificial sacred gear has one of the 5 Dragon Kings, Gigantus Dragon Fafnir, residing in it by contract, or the contract. Do you call those ones contract seal type, perhaps? I'm really lacking in knowledge of sacred gear types, so I need to understand my own sacred gear. Next time I start ask Sensei to teach me about it. What was I thinking about? While I was thinking about it, other city members came to the student room. Oh, it's Hidru. The one of the pigtails, Visit Kosuka, congratulates me by saying Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm better celebration for your promotional recommendation. As soon as he sees me, other members also congratulate me by saying congratulations. You only need one congratulations they're saying it, you know that, right? Thank you. First of all, I tried my best at the test. The first year girl, the pawn Namura, says it to Sachi. Gashuyo! Sachi said to get that document. Ah, roger that, Namura. And the other girl, the second year girl, Hanakai, says it to Sachi. Jien, I will also have some business from Katachu. Are you serious, Hanakai? Looks like they get a lot of things to do. First of all, let's do the other ones that are easy to finish. Hidru, I'll be going then. Just relax by talking to the others. Sachi leaves the room with Hanakai and Nomura after saying that I heard from the Rook, Ryura and the Bishop Kaska that the second year girl, Bishop Hanakai, Momo? Alright, does he look like a bird thing? And the first year girl, the pawn Nomura Rokuro, are in the 10th class over Sachi. Oh, Sachi's got his own harem now, eh? He's getting places. Hanakai was the girl that was carrying the packet with the blood inside the rating game against the Situ group. Nomura is a girl who got defeated by Koneko, and well, she's weak. Hanakai was originally Kiba's fan, but apparently she's the type who could distinguish between dream and reality, and she feels that Kiba is someone who cannot read, so she had her other heart taken by Sachi, who continued to work hard. Nomura-san on the hand has been beside Sachi and have been supporting Sachi with student council work and devil-related works, because he's been right next to him. It's apparently fair for Sachi who takes everything seriously. It looks like he's also been busy. While I was thinking about my friends at Love Life who, while drinking green tea, the Rook Ryura came up to me with autograph paper. Hidru, can I have your autograph? If that Ryura's not a boy or girl, I don't know. Okay, but are you sure you want mine? Of course, the battle against Bao, I saw the recorded video and deeply moved by it. That was the best fist fight ever. Ryura seemed to be my fan. The last time there was a discussion about the girls' types the devil was attending at my school. Kiba, Gaspar, Saji, and when I was when I talked to Ryura, the others, she told me I was a type. She said the like guys who seemed to be covered in mud. That's a weird fetish, but alright. Am I muddy? Well, I always liked fist fights, but it can't be held as an impression like that. But Ryura is still as a bishop, so even though she has really high probability from girls are having a bishop in face. Presently again, I don't know. Otherwise, the night Meguri prefers Gaspar. She seems to like younger boys. That's a weird thing to hear. Pedophilia. Also, Gaspar's a vampire, so I don't know. You probably don't know how long he's been living, so he's probably not younger as he puts it. But you know, young boys are good. Wow. Ooh, that doesn't sound right at all, does it? Young boys are good. Didn't phrase that well, did ya? Young boys are good, yeah, well, that certainly proves it. Moving on from that, Meguri says it with a serious face. Young boys are good. Do you get it? Young boys. Probably did it with that. I definitely prefer Kiba. That's still hilarious to me the way he's put. Casca's a big Kiba fan like always. Also, the Fuki Kitachi Tabaski is also Kiba's fan in terms of being a fan. Tabaski, I think that's Sony's assistant thing. Well, assistant probably. It's greater than Kuskuska. Fantasy fair for Kiba after losing the game in the underworld. Is that love when the person finds out their feelings out after they're lost? Kuska, do you want me to introduce Kiba next time? Kuska-san gets overjoyed at my suggestion. Really? But can you introduce Tabaski for the pie first? See, seriously love with Kiba. Oh, is that right? It's one of those complicated relations between Senpai and Kohai. Wait, I'm not being concerned about the good-looking guy, but the guy that doesn't get a girlfriend, he's popular amongst girls. That's why I'm being concerned that he's friend. Like this, I'll open up to people from the student council. This is a good thing. It's a good thing to have connections to be a few devils who go to the same school. I mean, you've got a few devils who go to the same school. There's like thousands that go here. But only a few humans in anything. So Hidru is here, I see. I had a familiar face and I turned. It was Sona! He's apparently the younger sister, the other one who's like really over hyper and stuff, and he's actually a devil king. Ah, I'm pardoning myself, yes. Oh, that's who it is. So, Sona answers my greetings with a cool manner. The guest is here, but I wanted to do an errand for me. Tabuski is having a hard time against the clubs. Yes, everyone replies to Sona's order. See you later, Hydra. See you later, Issei. Saying that, everyone leaves the room. There's only one left of me are me and Sona. It's probably my first time being alone with Sona. I'm getting nervous. In the room, suddenly becomes silent. Sona sat on the seat and started looking for the documents. I felt I was in the wrong place, so I tried to leave, and Sona spoke. I heard you confessed to Rias. So you want to talk about that? Did Rias tell you? Yes, I've been friends with her since she was small. Lately, I hear about her love life by communicating with magic circles. Can you just go up and talk to her like normal people, except for using magic circles? Bit obvious there. Are you serious? That sure is. Haha, yeah. I better smile and Sona looks at me with a straight stare. It seems like you can do anything that I can't do. What do you mean? The engagement, the incident with Riser, the case with Kiba, the case with Gasper, the case with Konako, the case with Akano. You made the burden that Rias carries lessen. I've been beside Rias longer than you, yet I couldn't do anything to a friend, because I'm a high class devil, because it's a devil's custom. I couldn't overcome these obstacles because I was captured by the facts. I couldn't do anything because of the place I stand at all and the way that people look around me and look at me. Sona has been thinking of Rias in her own way. Of course, they've been friends since they were small. How long now? Because devils live for 10,000 years. So they could be older than they look. Unless they are 18, 19. You solved it without thinking about those facts. I was very happy about it, and I was very jealous about it. You could solve every problem that I couldn't. That's why I want to give you my gratitude. Thank you for saving Rias. Sona's cool expression loosens after making a sigh. Issei. No, I want to call Issei at private times. Okay, let's say Issei, not Hidru-kun. Please take care of Rias. He can be stubborn and short-tempered at times, but he's more delicate than anyone, see? He needs someone who can support him by her side. That's why I want you to leave this task to you. Yes, leave Rias to me. Don't call him the president, will you? Of course, Rias is very important to me. You can call her Rias by a name and it's only dust to. If you're a person she is in love with, that makes you my friend as well. Yes, you can call me Sona. I think that's a bit hard for me. Sona makes a sigh after hearing me. Received that decided from Rias and Akana about how you speak to them at private times, don't you? Eh? How do you know? It's Sona a psychic? Well, demons are kind of are psychic. They can read your thoughts, so that's saying. How did he know? Seeing my reaction, Sona made a small laugh. I thought that this person made a cute laugh. They usually cool, so the gap between me makes it fall for it. I see. I can understand why Sudgy fell for her. Sudgy falls for everyone, I think. That means gentlemen who can separate the way we talk to ladies are more wonderful. Haha, so it's like that. Sona makes a sigh and slips some words from her mouth. Maybe I should get a boyfriend. Oh, I just had a new word. How about Sudgy? I suggested, does he have any chance? Sona shook her head. I would call him my little brother, perhaps. Well, if Issei sees Asia as his sister, and they have relations, so maybe Sudgy's in luck here, like Japanese Alabama here. Also, there are servants of mine who have feelings towards him, so I wouldn't think of laying a hand on him. So, looks like there's any chance right now. Sudgy, it seems like your dream is far away. Also, about the game, it was magnificent. For you to defeat Sire Rogbal, your growth sure does astonish me. Yes, thank you very much. We were able to beat him with 4 people. He was a strong foe. Kicking people in the head and always killing them. Even so, it was your team's victory. I say it was splendid. So he sure does praise me a lot. This feels very new to me, but Sona's group is also amazing. You know, her group is not completed yet. She still defeated the person from the House of Great Duke, wherever the Great Duke is. It means that Sona's strategy in the game will have good matching. They are like complete opposite type of team than us. So I'll leave Rias to you, Issei. Also, congratulations on your promotion recommendation. I will also congratulate you as well. Thank you very much. Leave both Rias and the test to me. Yes, I have high expectations for you. Do your best, also for the exam as well. Sona shows me her smile. For me to say that the cool Sona making a cute smile like this, it proves to me that we open up to each other. Somehow I feel very happy because Sona also congratulates me. Yes, I had my spirits up again, so I accomplished both the exam and test. Haven't got far. Haven't got that far. Let's do part 4, shall we? Do part 4! I see, so you talked about things like this for Sona, and the living room after having dinner. I spoke about the incident at Newman Rios. I have one doubt, though. Doesn't Sona also have someone she's engaged with? I mean, does he have a fiancé? I asked something like Rios has. Sona is also from a noble house, so it would be obvious if she does have a fiancé. She did? She also broke it off like I did. That happened a bit before. She apparently challenged him to a game of chess, and if she won, the games would be broken off. But if she was to lose, she had to quit school and got married immediately. She decided not to marry someone who can't use his brain like her. So if something like that happened, that's what she said she might get a boyfriend. She's single right now. So in the end, she won and the engagement was broken off. Obviously they were, because he was in the first season anyway of the school. Rios nods at my words. She won the game with overwhelming difference and broke the opponent's pride into pieces. Is that Sona she won against Sevgeria Agaris in tactics? Don't know who that is. Normal people can't win against her. If I have a game of chess with her now, it would seem like I would lose more than I win. That matter, in a power battle we will not lose to the City Group, but if it's a rating game that is managed by strategy, then they still don't have 4 members yet. Won't something amazing happen if they do have 4 members? At least they still have a few pawn pieces and some of the knight and rook pieces left. When was I thinking about Rios about that? Rios then spoke about it. Oh yes, Sona did say she was found someone new for the knight and rook pieces. She's negotiating with them. Oh, so the City Group will finally increase their members. It's the Sona who was the tactician they were talking about. There must be those with certain traits. No, there must be power types. At the bishop, then I'd like to get close to them, like I was imagining the new City Group. Now he's saying, that actually sounds like her, doesn't it? Oh no, that's Ravel. Now he's saying, Ravel appeared while carrying books with both her hands. Lots of books put down on the table, making a loud noise. Ravel says it with the front of the mountain of books. I gathered many books and references to the promotion test today. Also, I gathered books to the exam for the Kuro Academy as well. This girl sure is fast and good at preparing. She always brings reference books from somewhere. Well, like saying another one. Looks like it's time to study for the test. Akano came. Oh, was it time for studying, is it? I also had to study for it today. Oh, I have to study as well. I'm studying as well. A trio of Zenobia, Irina and Asia came as well. Looked like everyone gathers around time and begin to study. Akano and I studied both of the exam and promotion test. Other members studied for the exam. And let's study today as well. Ria sat beside me and opened the stationery book. She then looks around. She seems to be looking for someone. So Konoko doesn't feel good today as well. Certainly Konoko is absent now. She seems to be back in distant lately. Like that, the group started to begin about Konoko. After that many things... there are too many things to do. Group study finished and then also devil job finished as well. So I was lying on my bed in my room. I'm physically exhausted, but the mental stress is even worse. During the time I was doing the devil's job, I was pedaling my bicycle while reading the book that I carried with one of my hands. I'm glad I'm a devil who can see at night. Even after this, I had to study late into the night. Since both tests are coming up, I had to study till the limit. Well, I'm a devil and confident in my stamina, so I can somehow cope with it. But there are 2 tests that are many things I have to remember. I'm scared that my brain will pop. Right now, Rios and the girls are making food before studying, so I have to give us energy. Rios stays up all night late because he helps me with my studying. She truly is an amazing woman. See, she's like 19, yeah, okay. You know, she seems late to be leaving her class at school or to sleep in the infirmary, even though she's still an amazing woman. Don't read this right, right? I did confess to her, but maybe I should ask you how long it'll be effective for. That's because I'm by a sweet life. I'm out a sweet life? What? Why I study like this? I feel like ditching everything to do erotic things with Rios. Oh, we're getting there, boy! You're kissing her, okay? That's not really erotic, is it? And how about something beyond that, even ecchi things? You mean sexy things? Did I say that? No, I had to study for the test now. I had to put myself on evil desires and study with the heart of a saint. But was he allowing me to do ecchi things as a reward for passing the test? What happened to the film party at Basuda's house? I'm watching the DVD my home I got. Is it invalid now? I want to watch it. I really want to watch it. How come I'm the only one who can't watch it? This isn't fair. Once I think about erotic things, it gets bigger inside of me. It gets bigger inside of you. Wow. I'm really keeping it for myself, aren't I? Sob. Who's this? Sob. Okay. This isn't fair. Maybe I should get rid of the youth inside me. It happened when I was trying to reach the porn magazine hidden deep under the bed. I heard the sound of the door opening. Who was it? Was it Rias or was it Asia? When I turned around, it was Koniko wearing a white cloth. She has the cat ears and tail out. Is he in Nekomata mode? She's in Neko, see? That's okay. Why is he in that mode late at night? She also took a break from the devil's work because he isn't feeling well. Hers he's not sick and she's not in trouble. She's insensitive either. Koniko had a red face. She seems a bit hot. Koniko get close to me, expressing my ecstasy. Pulled her white cloth up inside there. She isn't wearing anything. I couldn't close my mouth, which is open wide because the Koniko clan isn't wearing any pants. That's because he isn't wearing any pants. After taking off the white cloth, he got up at my bed. We're nearly finished, aren't we? Yeah. After taking off the white cloth, he got up on my bed and then hugs me. Her fast breath, sweaty small body, and her soft body touches me. Koniko then whispers into my ear, "Senpai, I can't control it." Yes, he doesn't sound like that. After saying this, he takes my hand and puts it on the breast. It's small, but it's certainly the soft sensation can be felt. And Koniko made a sweet voice, "Nah," because he's a cat. "Nah." What's happening? What's going on? What is this? What's happened to Koniko? I get confused at a sudden situation. I couldn't hide my confused state because that's something that's unbelievable action by Koniko is happening. I never expected Koniko to do erotic things like Rias and Akano. I can feel a dry cat tongue on my neck. I mean, that would feel awful, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. You would definitely use a boner then if a dry cat tongue was licking you. I got my neck licked by Koniko. What was it with her tongue movement? It's too erotic. Koniko spoke with a small voice of emotional eyes. "I want senpai's bar. I asked Koniko. Koniko says she sees the credit. Bang bang. Bang bang. What does this mean? She suddenly says that she wants a baby. She suddenly says something that Zynovia usually does. That Koniko says what's expressing. Koniko reveals most of her body by taking off her cloth. She's basically naked. A small breast appears in front of me. Something amazing is happening on. I was about doing ecchi things and then Koniko appears right in front of me, saying I'm on Senpai's baby, or Isei's baby. It's a stimulating and ecchi situation, but there's something wrong with Koniko, expressing that seems a bit hot. I can see shadow in her eyes. It happened when I thought it wasn't normal. The door opens and Rias comes in. She saw me and Koniko in a situation like this. As soon as Rias assessed the situation, she came rushing towards me and Koniko was making loud footsteps. Well, is he mad? Am I going to be killed? That's what I thought. But Rias puts her hand on Koniko's neck and looks into Koniko's eyes. She then lastly touches her chest and stomach. Right, Rias starts to think for a moment and then takes her out mobile. Rias then says to me, "You remember the tennis club captain, Abe, right?" Yes, the beast tamer, right? Yona the dreambreaker Yoki Anna Guroshti, the tennis club who is always proud of herself. I will call her Abe. Will be not knowledgeable about us than Nekomata. What do you know about Nekomata? There's cat people, aren't they? Rias seems serious, but she doesn't slightly talk about the erotic situation that occurred just now. It means he's more concerned about Koniko. What's happened to Koniko? Rias answered my question. Let's have an expert look at her first. Rias seems to know something about something, but he then calls Abe. What happened to Koniko? What happened to Koniko? And then we get into there, because that's all the chapter. This is supposed to be a light novel. This isn't a light novel whatsoever, so yeah. So basically find out, I think when you look through the wiki of this, you find out she's gone through the amazing season and her sister comes to help her put an end to it, who's kind of bad but not. She's basically her sister's taller and black hair and stuff, so yeah. She's a big titty goth cat girl, so yes. We end chapter 1 there. Can't even read more of this next time, but we can start other novels if you want to. So, yeah, for Overlord or Riding the Seal Hero from where I left it off. So, yeah, so if you enjoyed this and want more, don't forget to take one of the darkness and smash the like button, boys. Stay spooky. Toodles!